Hey, fellow babies, and welcome to the show Billy Clinton himself once called far better than being strap-on pumped by Hillary. It's the 42 Show.
And in the big packed studio full of news tonight, we've got a story about a girl who got A plus in her essay that she had to write for her review of Fight Club. Yeah, she got top marks by writing these 19 words. The first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. That was her review. She got top marks and then said, "Don't do it again." SpaceX will start launching starships to Mars in 2026. Elon Musk says, "Yeah, right, okay, Elon. We believe you. We're right behind you." And also, Mr. Trump has been doing some weird things. He states that the Biden administration are taking kids out of school and sending them home after horrific sex change operations. He wants anyone.
I have a daughter.
Well, he says he wants any Trump bashing comedians made illegal and has promised to prison many late night TV hosts. So watch out, Mr. Dawson. Yeah, come and get it. Come and get us. Put it.
Come and get me, you fucking bitch.
And also running through the Republican kind of stories at the minute. Are they claiming that immigrants are stealing and eating your pets? So keep Fluffy tied up. Watch out. So let's get on with the proper news.
Holy
Mr.
shit. Okay. So yeah, of course we got to start off with.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So tonight's the night, everybody. The debate is on. You've got a decrepit old man versus who seems to be a very sharp lass. We'll see how this plays out. So the way you could kind of look at it is a couple of different ways here. She's going to deliver an opening argument to the millions of voters who want to know more about her and a closing argument for her candidacy and against Trump's, right? That's kind of what's on the line here if you really look at it from a roundabout way. The former president will also find himself in uncharted waters. After skipping the Republican primary debates, Trump will now square off with his second Democratic rival in as many outings. But unlike Joe Biden, whose campaign imploded after the debate.
Yeah.
Harris presents a vastly different challenge to the old man. Harris has so far enjoyed a charmed campaign, you could say. She pounced on the nomination after Biden dropped out, and that's pretty much true, and then surged in the polls. And she's also surged in the fundraising. Her cash advantage is clear. She's raised $361 million in August alone, and that's just about 3 times Trump's haul, the big rich guy, right?
Yeah. He's going to have to sell a lot of trainers.
Oh, man, imagine if he was only still selling those shitty steaks that were expensive. But this is a record. It's his 7th presidential general election debate. And, he's gone back and forth like, Project 2025, he was attached to, now he's not. And he's tried hard to tie Harris and Biden together as if she's just another him. But the fundamental question going into this tonight's debate, just afterwards, speaking of which, in time, Nick Suter is going to be covering the debate live on his channel. We got to redirect at the end of our show. This is a big high stakes thing. And there's quite a few swing voters that could be swayed by this, right? So 20% of likely voters in a New York Times Siena College poll said they need to know more about Kamala Harris. But for Trump, it was only 9%. That's almost 4 times.
They know him.
Yeah, that could be it, right? It doesn't actually say how that was skewed to good or bad knowledge. And, there's going to be, she'll get poked more tonight about stances on certain issues. And that's going to be a big part of things because Trump is most people are expecting him to be a little rambly, a little ranty and whatnot. And this is a chance for her to really get some serious hard lines in as well.
He does seem to form up a little bit under the debate pressure.
Yeah.
He's not quite such a rambly idiot. I mean, he is still a rambly idiot, but not quite so much.
Not quite so much, but this whole thing has annoyed him that he has a new opponent, and it could set him off a little bit, And Trump has the nasty habit of overplaying a good hand. So Trump is turning 78. Or he turned 78 a couple of weeks before he took the stage with Biden. All of his stuff about Biden being too old and whatnot, Trump has to really watch it in this debate, because any single slip up could totally put him in a position of facing the same music. Here, we'll get a picture of him up as well. So I can't wait to watch it after. I'm honestly glad we don't have an after show, because we probably would have killed it to watch. I don't want to do a live coverage because I actually want to try to absorb it some.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of liked Biden. Just like he's that cozy little granddad you want to cuddle up with. And Trump was that crazy uncle that you just know.
Yeah. Biden's the guy with Werther's Original in his pocket, and Trump's the guy that comes around with guns, right?
Yeah. You wait around. You know what it's like when you. Here's $10. Don't tell your mum. You're standing around waiting with Trump, and he'll give you a quarter or something. Oh, bastard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one that he found in the ground too. It's got like gum on it or something.
So on from one blowhead fat fish onto another, because a bowhead whale captured off the coast of Alaska with a harpoon fragment in its neck, dating back to the 1800s. It's become a key focus of marine biology and suggests the whale may have lived for approximately 130 years. This has led scientists to believe that the bowhead whales could be the longest living mammals on Earth, with some energetic genetic studies suggesting a potential lifespan up to 268 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's put them in charge of president.
Well, that's what happens when you're having a whale of a time. You don't want it to end.
Hey, yeah, but these giant creatures are also gaining attention for their mysterious underwater behaviors. Ooh. A team of researchers from Japan's Hokkaido University and Denmark and Greenland and all lots of places have been studying the diving patterns of these whales by tagging 12 whales in the west, Greenland's Disco Bay. Disco, everybody's disco. The team discovered that the whales were diving in synchrony over the course of up to a week, even when they were far apart. They're suggesting this is linked to, communication, acoustic communication. They're not on the internet. Suggested that the whales may be in contact with each other, even over seemingly alone.
Einstein predicted this spooky action at a distance.
Well, I mean, this is a theory that was proposed half a century ago, and we've all been talking about whales singing to each other. So I don't know why this is suddenly fucking news, but there you go. It's news. Whales talk to each other over long distances. Didn't you know?
Yeah, they don't like the bills from AT&T, but they got to put up with it.
Yeah, they're not on broadband. They're on dial-up. But yeah, no, they say they've got an average lifespan of about 200 years. Although it seems to be like possibly older. That's a long time. And I don't think I'm not surprised they've even managed to survive that long without being killed. I was hunting. It's surprising the Japanese are looking into it.
Well, that's probably it. He knows to stay out of Japan, right? He's been,
They look delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently the main threats to survival are human activity, obviously, and orcas. Orcas. Can you imagine an orca killing one of those bloody things? They're huge. Yeah, but apparently that's where it's coming from. But so scientists have continued to study the whale. So more insights into behavior, communication, and incredible longevity are expected to emerge.
Interesting. Yeah, they are cool. They're like, they got that ancient creature thing going on, I like that. Dimitri Siganova sent in a $12 direct donation here. Oh, okay. Well, that's odd. Sorry about that. Anyway, hold on. Yeah, there's something didn't work. So just 1 second here. I don't.
Oh, your buttons aren't working.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Demetrius Ziganova sent in a direct shout out there. Mr. Dick, please tell me on Harris is gonna win. The orange face fuck makes me mad. Not funny anymore. I will. I am 100% confident that Kamala Harris will win this. I am.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, the debate or the election.
Both.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think the debate tonight is going to be her first step from, everybody's excited at rallies to now the numbers are starting to stack up. That's what I think. But we'll see how it goes.
Can't wait to see it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. But speaking of numbers stacking up, because holy God, are they? Apple, you know how they had their big announcement and they got some new phones that have, AI and all this crap in them and whatnot. But they also suffered a big defeat because EU's top court ruled that the iPhone maker must pay 13 billion euros in back taxes, overturning an earlier decision that was in the group's favor.
That's a big check.
Oh, yes. That's not millions. That's billion. 13 billion. The ruling relates to a 2016 case when the EU's competition chief, Margaret Vestager, said that Ireland had given the company an illegal sweetheart deal amounting to a tax rate of less than 1%. European Court of Justice said on Tuesday in its final ruling that it confirms the European Commission's 2016 decision. Ireland granted Apple unlawful aid, which Ireland is now required to recover. 13 billion. Oh, yeah.
Somebody is going to have a holiday.
Let me just point out that Apple is usually ranked in one of the top 5, if not 10, most richest companies in the world. And if they were actually paying their fair share of taxes, the entire world would be better off for it. And the only thing they get out of skirting all these taxes is more money in their coffers and higher paid executives. So fuck you, pay up.
But thank you for all your computers and phones. Thank you.
I like some of it. That's for sure. I use quite a bit of it, but I still don't agree with a lot of what they do that way.
No, I don't like big businesses hiding from their taxes. But yeah, come on, guys, come on, people. I mean, they're also like, we're so environmentally friendly. We recycle everything. Oh, we don't pay our taxes. Fuck you.
Exactly. Yeah. They don't
put that in the keynotes.
No, not at all. Speaking of which, that wannabe leader of theirs, the guy that thinks he's Steve Jobs, Tim Cook, has previously dismissed this commission's position as total political crap and, a few other blah, blah, blahs. But some international finance people are calling this a major win and the first step towards getting some of these massive tech companies that just put their head offices and stuff in tax havens to finally have to cough up and do what's right and pay their share. So good on you, European Union, yet again.
Well, Apple were based out of Ireland for a long time just for tax.
Exactly. This is what this is all about.
Evasion.
Yeah. And this is what it's been. Yeah. It's basically been their Monaco, right?
Yeah. Let's get them all. Not just Apple. Let's get them all.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't like them cheating.
Share the money out.
You know how much money? Like Americans, if all this tax money wasn't being hid from them, would have enough money to do universal health care and not cry about it. Right?
Well, to be fair, if we shared 13 billion with everybody around the world, would all get like $2.
Oh, but that mostly belongs to the United States of America because that's who Apple's been hiding it from, right? It's a huge chunk. And it's funny because the money seized in 2016 when this first started has gone down in value a little bit because of a bad investment. What? Why isn't it just in a bank?
Who invested it?
I know. It was hidden at the end of the article, and I'm like, "What's one of the most important points?"
They didn't invest. What did they invest in Tesla?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, come on. Let's get off this article. You got some shout outs to do, Dick.
Yes, indeed. Blonde bombsheller gifting out 5 Shills memberships, no less. Woohoo! Thank you. Papa Dutch, member for 14 months in a row now, too. Hello again. What's on draught? Well, it's on can pour today, but Budweiser products. So not bad. And then Papa Dutch with a super chat in. Trump doesn't do debates. He's more into debacles. You're not wrong there. I'm really hoping that Harris is clever enough to say some things that will set him off, and we get to see childish little crybaby Trump. That's what I want to see.
I just wanted to see him lose his shit. Right. Talking about fat cats. This is a story coming out of Russia. Yeah, it's not all bad over there. But a tubby little cat has been rescued from the basement of a Russian hospital that is so unbelievably fat. When the animal refuge workers found him, he was unable to walk. Kroshik, or Crumbs, may have been living in less ideal conditions, but he definitely wasn't starving. The giant-sized ginger tipped the scales at a whopping 38 pounds. Are you having trouble bringing a picture up there, Dick?
Yes, I'm having more than a trouble here. Okay,
I'll carry on.
Yeah.
The chunky kitty was existing on a diet. Look at that. Jesus Christ. The chunky kitty was existing on a diet of cookies and soup
with fur.
Oink. When his pudgy little plight was discovered, it is believed the hospital staff enjoyed feeding him to the point where things were more than a little bit overboard. This is a hospital. Come on, you should know. Kroshik's story is an extremely rare case when somebody loves a cat so much they feed him to such an extent. I suppose it happens with humans too, isn't it? It's called feeding, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vets at the shelter were apparently unable to get a proper ultrasound reading of the cat, but during a medical check, due to the sheer amount of fat.
Fat bastard.
The ultrasound couldn't get through it. Now the portly puss has been put on a serious diet at the shelter in the
go for a jog.
Well, he can't walk at the minute. That's the problem. He can't. His legs just won't reach the floor.
Yeah. One of those cats, we had one. When they lay on their side, they're just so large that their girth just pulls them onto their back, and they have to lean up against the wall to lay on their side so they don't roll.
It just looks like a big pile of pizza dough, doesn't it? But just to give you an idea, I mean, this cat was 38 pounds, but the most domestic cats normally are around about 10 pounds. So he's like 4 times the size of the weight of a normal cat.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him, stupid little fucker.
That's funny. A couple more shout outs here quick. We've got Doggy Dog in with a direct donation there. Kitty litter for Dunk. Oh, that's cool. That was a direct thingy. And we've got Petra Olsen in with 129 Swedish Ks there with love to Ukraine. Well, thank you very much. In the pot it goes. And I am on to my next one, right? Oh, yeah.
Let's just send that cat to the front of the Ukraine. It can probably protect quite a few Russian soldiers just standing behind it.
Or at the very least, get them one of those Bowflexes. They're all used and cheap these days. So imagine just sitting at home making your own diamonds. Well, you can. It costs you about $200,000 on Alibaba. I'm not kidding. On Alibaba, there's 2 types of machines right now being sold. They're $200,000 a piece, but you can make your own diamonds at home. These machines reflect an ongoing trend towards the total democratization of diamond production, and it's actually happening.
Normally, I just take a lump of coal and just shove it up your ass and wait.
2 weeks. So yeah, there's two primary methods of doing this. One is called HPHT, and the other is chemical vapor deposition, CVD. And both types are now listed on Alibaba, starting around $200,000. And if you want to price it up a bit and get everything, you can get it to about $400,000. Now, 1 second here. Let me see if I can't get this other picture to come up.
Yeah, $400,000. That still sounds like quite a lot.
Right. Now, look at the piece of that gear. And on the top left there, look at the guy's feet. This is not like something you put on your dresser. Right? This would crash through the floor of your home. Right. But, that's what you're looking at there. There's just a little bit of information here, not much.
No, they don't want to give the secrets away. Everybody be doing it.
They kind of do, except it still takes skill. You can't just buy this, read the instructions, and do it. Right.
All right.
You need for the one with 4 letters, HPHT, you need to source a high quality graphite, metal catalysts like iron, cobalt, precise temperature, pressure controls. The other one, the CVD machines that need a steady supply of methane and hydrogen gases, as well as the ability to generate and control microwaves and hot filaments. And both need diamond seed crystals to even get started. Right. So it's not something that you, I, or anybody, well, actually, a couple of you watching might be more than smart enough to pull this off. Right. If it's something that you can purchase all in for about $400,000, have set up in like an actual business, buy your supplies and actually get going, how long will it actually be before it's $1,000 3D printer type thing that you can buy and actually, make your own wedding ring over a 5-year period or something?
Not only that, if you buy all the gear, I wonder how long it is before you actually start to turn a profit.
Yeah, it doesn't say in here. It's kind of like the underpants gnomes. First you go and collect underpants, then there's step 2, and then step 3 is profit.
If there is anybody in, fancying doing this, just let us know, and we'll start selling Shills diamonds.
I'll give you an address, and you can send a cashier's check for $400,000, and we'll get the gear right out to you.
Straight from Teemu. Talking of Teemu.
Yeah, you hungry?
Yeah, because there was a TikToker who was stunned to open a package from Teemu, only to discover the truth about a croissant lamp that she had bought as a gift for a friend. Who would want a croissant lamp? That sounds crap. But anyway, she says she came home from work after a hot day, and there were like hundreds of ants underneath it. And why the fuck would ants want to eat a lamp? She explained. In the video, she showed the product from Teemu, which had a hole in it. The ants were going into the hole. And so I just poked a bigger hole into it. After cracking open the product, the interior appeared to be, indeed, a fresh pastry. It was a croissant just coated in resin and sold as a lamp. Yeah, crumbs appeared to fall out the pastry's center as she prodded the lamp. Baffled at how the product could be passed on as an actual lamp. Eventually, the TikToker decided there was only one way to know if it was a true croissant by tasting it. The verdict was, it's fucking food, she said.
That is wrong on so many levels.
It's genius. It's genius. These Chinese just know how to troll the Western side.
Imported from France,
they send the croissant from France, coat it in resin, send it back to America as a lamp. But apparently, Teemu has come under fire for unsafe products. That can seemingly aren't quite up to par. In February, a warning has been issued over unsafe electric heaters, which are being sold on social media apps. Consumer group Which found several products which they say could explode cause electric shocks, or start house fires. The watchdog tested 8 heaters, costing as little as £7.20, and determined 6 were electrically unsafe.
Fire hazards. Yeah. Oh man,
Who'd have thunk it, eh?
Louis Rossman, he went on Amazon and bought some fuses and tested them. And the 5 amp fuses didn't blow until like 20 amps, which means that basically you're just setting fire to things. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Unbelievable. There was a super chat I missed in the list there. Papa Dutch, $10 super chat as well. I like this one too. I'll do it proper here. Welcome to my meltdown. I think you're gonna like it. That was sung by Alice Trump. Thanks, Papa Dutch. That was a good one. Let me see. Where am I here? Oh, yeah. So I still don't know where I am on this one, but here we go. Australia's going in. They're doing it. Ban children using social media with a minimum wage limit as high as 16. The Prime Minister said on Tuesday, vowing to get kids off devices and into the, footy fields and whatnot, as they call it. Soccer, rugby, whatever.
I like how they got a picture of koala there, just so you're actually quite sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is federal legislation, and it's already been worked on. It's not like he just made a pledge or something, right? And the minimum age to log into such things as Facebook, TikTok, Instagram hasn't been exactly decided, but it's between 14 and 16. The Prime Minister said his own preference would be block on all users below 16. Now, at this point, we're talking about 14 and 16-year-olds and stuff. I'm just not sure that a total ban is some kind of end-all, be-all solution. And the more you read this, the more it sounds like maybe this guy has a child that was wronged by social media or something. He does.
It does kind of give you this the idea of Footloose coming on. We're going to ban dancing and all that kind of stuff. It's all evil.
Yeah. Now, the conservative opposition leader, Peter somebody, said he would support an age limit, right? Now, there's the whole thing about technology, privacy concerns, proving your age and stuff. But the other side of this is there's some analysts and groups out there that are really arguing against it. It threatens to create serious harm by excluding young people from meaningful, healthy participation in the digital world, especially for those that have anxiety issues and stuff and whatnot. It's a lot easier to be social in text and in groups and stuff than it is face to face. There's also the side of, technology that brings people together and stuff in limited doses, but more than that, even supervised by parents and whatnot, can be a very good thing. It doesn't have to be this end-all, be-all evil. And I'm not sure that the people in charge there have truly thought this through.
If anything, it's just going to push them to other social media platforms, which are probably not as well regulated. And even worse things can happen. I'm not too sure it's a good idea. And also, we are talking about kids who know how to get around this kind of shit.
Yeah.
They're the smart ones in all of this. Don't forget.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. There's another big point to discuss right there. Demetrius Siganovas, in with the Direct All Nation. I can tell you what, I'm planning to get a small fridge like you've got there, all shiny and awesome. Demetrius, I'll send you an email with a couple of links to the exact ones. There's a cheaper version and then the more expensive one, and it's goddamn awesome to have. I love it, man. It's great.
Not even too sure that fridge is big enough.
Yeah. It can hold 3 6-packs. It looks smaller than it is.
Like I said, I don't think it's big enough.
Well, I still have to get up sometimes, so maybe you're not wrong. Let's see. Where are you now?
No, if you just hold on to your stomachs, everybody.
God.
I know Dick hates these stories, but they exist. Unfortunately, because a repulsed mum claimed she found maggots squirming inside her McDonald's burger, leaving her so sick She lost 7 pounds.
I'm going to be so sick.
Not immediately. Dick, cover your ears. Excuse me. The American woman who took to TikTok said she was treating herself to a Big Mac at a US branch when she allegedly made the gruesome discovery. After tucking into her meal, she immediately began suffering agonizing stomach pain and stopped in her tracks. I'm not too sure that's how that works, but it was only after she opened the burger bun she says she found white little worms inside her meal. In the stomach-churning video posted on the platform, the revolting maggots are seen wriggling on the beef patty. Thankfully, Dick is not playing the video. And as soon as I got home, I didn't feel well. she finished the meal. Oh. I found these little worms in my Big Mac. I am so disgusted. There are about 10 or more. I just opened it up. They all crawled back inside the burger.
Oh. God.
Sis, look at that. I ate that. She added, I cannot believe this. No wonder I'm so sick. I've never felt this sick in my life. I'm running to the bathroom every 15 minutes. And I've lost 7 pounds since I ate this. That's a hell of a shit.
I'm done.
Yeah, I didn't know McDonald's could make you lose weight. The Maggot burgers, Papa Dutch says.
Oh, God, man.
I know. I mean, how often do you get like a burger and actually just like lift the bun up, just to check,
After this story, every fucking time.
Exactly. I mean, how the hell did this happen? What the hell did the maggots find so tasty on the McDonald's? I mean, you can leave those things, on the side of the
meat had been the meat was dead on the side of the road for a week before the McDonald's guy found it and put it in the truck, right?
Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. All right, let's move off that one quick.
Dear Lord. Okay, where are we here? Oh yeah, I got one I want to make sure I get in, so I'm jumping ahead one here. Sorry, everybody, I couldn't get to my darn button. Oasis, you know how they got the reunion and everything? The tickets went on sale in the UK for a show, and Ticketmaster, they have a new thing called dynamic pricing. And the more people trying to get tickets, the higher the tickets go up in price. I shit you not. And they think this is totally normal.
eBay.
Yeah, exactly. Right. They're literally running an auction now. Right. Yeah. And a consumer group, which is calling on them to fix it and make it right. People and there's Lisa Webb, a consumer law expert at Which, a consumer rights advocacy group, said it seems extremely unfair that Oasis fans got up early and battled through queues only to find that ticket prices had more than doubled from the original advertised price. They believe that Ticketmaster's in-demand pricing practice could have breached consumer laws. It appears fans weren't properly warned about its use until far too late into the purchase journey, leading to a nasty shock at the checkout. Under consumer protection laws from unfair trading regulations, traders must not mislead on how prices are presented or leave out key pricing information. And they're saying that at no time anybody was aware of the fact that this was going to happen. So you get in, you're at the purchase thing, and you're like, oh, I made it through. I'm going to be one of the lucky people to get tickets. And as you're doing it, the price is just going up and up and up because more and more people are trying to get tickets at the same time.
It's disgraceful.
That should be criminal in my view of the world. Absolutely criminal.
Actually, just having Oasis doing a tour is pretty criminal as well.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. We got Papa Dutch in for a couple more here. We got Maggot Burgers. That's a good one. And then Papa Dutch again for a $5 super chat there. Hello, I'd like to have 2 orders of crispy chicken heads at the drive-thru.
At least they're crispy and cooked.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the McChicken? Yes, sir. Right away. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, yeah. This guy. I like this one.
Yeah. This is a story about a commander of a Navy destroyer. helping to protect the San Diego-based aircraft carrier USS Theodore Roosevelt in the Middle East, and he's been relieved of duty after about 4 months after he was seen in a photo firing a rifle. Now, can anybody tell us in the chat what's wrong with this image? What is wrong with this picture? Because the image brought the Navy considerable ridicule on social media. The San Diego Union Tribune reported that Cameron Yaste, commanding officer of the destroyer, John McCain, was removed on Friday. The Navy said Yates was relieved of duty due to a loss of confidence in his ability to command the guided missile destroyer that's currently deployed in the Gulf of Oman. The statement didn't elaborate why the Yates was replaced. Now, the problem is with this image is on that rifle, the scope is backwards. This is the man in charge of your aircraft carrier, or the destroyer of an aircraft carrier fleet. He doesn't know how to put a gun together.
I've never shot a gun that looks like that, but I've played with scopes on like airsoft rifles and things and whatnot, and I can see it right away. For God's sake,
I'm going to hire him to assassinate Trump.
By accident, the couch should get lonely.
Yeah, so the military news outlet Stars and Stripes reported that the Marine Corps took a dig at the Navy, sharing a photo on social media of the Marine firing a weapon aboard the amphibious assault ship USS Boxer. The caption read, "Clear sight picture." The post featuring Yates was ultimately deleted. Thank you for pointing out our rifle scope error in the previous post, the Navy letter wrote on social media. The picture has been removed until extra military instruction is completed.
Extra? How about some? I mean,
some, yeah. Just pointed. It's a good joke. The scope was the wrong way, not the rifle.
I was just kidding. Damn, that recoil hurt. Why is that in my vest?
Oh shit, we're out.
We're are.
Done.
Reminder, at the end of the credits, stick around to the end of the credits. We have a redirect that'll take you over to Nick Suter's In Time channel for live coverage of the debate between a cool chick and an idiot. So important stuff. And we've got a big thanks to
debate.
Well, it might devolve in. And we got thanks to our team and everything in the credits. Thanks for joining us, everybody. See you Thursday? Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. All right.
Thursday. Boom. And a big shout out to our team who do everything.
They can't hear us.
Oh, well, that's weird because we were live. Okay, so thanks to NetBTastyNet. Welcome back. We got Gina Caldwell, First Andy, Crazy Cat, and Super Chat. Yeah. Boom.
And thank you, everybody, for all your donations and stuff like that. Because, that's all the stuff that keeps us going. All the Super Chat, channel membership, and your donations. So thank you so much for that. And don't forget to hit like on the way out. I'm going to do that right now. So you just do the bloody same, all right. And don't forget to share us out on social media. Share us out wherever you can. I don't know, get a big fat cat and just tattoo the Shills on his back. Just shave it into his fur. So, people can say, oh, that cat's got the Shills written on it. We'll go, what's Shills? We'll go spear a whale. I don't know, but probably just go out on social media. That's probably the best way of doing it.
Yeah. Remember, fellow babies, shoot straight from the hip, y'all.
Oh, that's a new one. I wasn't ready for that. And keep your dick in a vice.
Papa Dutch making us pop back in here. We got a super chat. Shit, something seems to keep the bar open. Has to. Come on. I agree. I need another drink too. Let's all go get one. Good night, everybody. See you at the debate show with Nick.
Last orders of the bar. Bing bong.
Stop talking. We're done.